Hey guys, all right, let's kind of go through. We're going to talk about how to do a change order and also how to duplicate a file. We're going to do both of those right now. So you guys have a little bit of training and action in a reference video so you can go back and keep working on stuff. All right, let's go. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to start out in a project right now. This one was one of Jamal's, so I'm not going to take it actually to fruition. We're going to take it to the point where you'll know how to take over from here. So first off, as we look here on the left, and I walk into the project, right? So again, what I normally would do, I'm looking for my project. I'm going to find the name of the project that I'm working with. And down here, I'm just going to skip down to Jamal's here. As I open it up, as I see here, there's 20 photos. So first thing I want to do whenever I'm making a change to anything, click into the photos, make sure all these are attached to the home improvement agreement. I want to unclick them. Okay, they're not needed for the change order. They need to live in the project so the measure tech can go, but they don't need to be on the contract. Okay, that's gonna slow it up and bring all kinds of problems. And plus, if it's on the contract, they can't see it anyways. It's better they leave it in here. When they leave it in here, they can click this little thing called the TV. And when you see the TV, you can click on and you can literally see every picture from the right angle. So they can pick this up as they're doing their measures. So again, when your measure techs come in, that's how they're looking at the project with this little map thing up here in the top left-hand corner as you see my mouse. All right, after these are all unclicked, if I want to keep anything specific in, I can. Like remember your header, if you want it to show up on the header of the order, I would touch that little star. I'm just going to leave that one there for giggles. Then I'm going to come into my project price. On my project price, I'm going to look at it. This one's been sold. Let's say I want to do another change order, right? See where it says copy? I'm going to go back into the original agreement. I'm going to tap here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the template here. I'm going to touch this little arrow, look like it comes down. Flip down. I'm going to say duplicate template. As I duplicate it, I'm going to now close this file out because I don't want to mess with the original file. See, it says copy of McGee, right? Copy of McGee. See, it says 17,698. I got to be careful. I have to walk up to this very top one. When I click back on the pencil, which is how I know I'm going in to correct it, now I want to immediately change it. And I'm going to erase the copy of. I'm going to be McGee, and I'm going to put CO-1. That's my first change order. CO-1 lets me know it's a change order. Then I'm going to save it. I know this lives here. Now I'm working with a fresh set. So remember when we just learned how to duplicate, right? So real quick, let me go back out one more time. And I'm going to just re-show you. So again, I go to the original file, click in anywhere on the file. Then I come here and I'm going to duplicate. After I push duplicate, I'm going to come back out. The copy of it will be on top. It needs to match, right? Needs to match. I just see I didn't save it. So now I need to click into this. My money matches. See? Now I'm going to click into the pencil. I'm going to come here on top. I'm going to, again, have my McGee. Then I'm going to space over, hit CO for change order, -1. Then I'm going to save it. Once I save it, and this sets here, if I go back out and close out, guess what? It's going to be called McGee CO-1. Now everybody will know where that file lives. As I want to come through and change something, let's say I figured out that on this project that I got chrome, I got my capacity, I've got my door. Let's say I want to add something to the project. Or let's say in this instance, let's say I want to change the color from Sanchez beige. And I want to change it to, let's say I want to change the floor pan. And so they decide they want Sanchez beige. They want to have white. If I have white, I'm going to save my change. And let's say now alabaster white, that's the only change they want to make, is they just want to change the pan white. So what I would do is I would save this, scroll down, make sure all of my money's right. All my discounts are in play, and it needs to match the total of what I want the agreement to be. This is going to recalculate your green line. So again, if I was changing the color of the pan, there should be no difference in the price. So now I'm going to go here. If I need to adjust anything, I would adjust my, I would adjust my discounts, and I would add or subtract whatever discount I want to make sure my money matches. If my money's good, now I can go to my documents. Okay. Once my money is good again, and I've made my change, now I can go to my documents. As I go to my documents, I want to click off all current documents. And you see here, there's a change order already filled out. I don't want to leave that in the job. So I'm going to hit resource. Now you see this change order is in here again. I want to click off it. I don't want that change order showing over here. It's already executed. So now I need to go to my change order here. So where's my change order? Down here. I'm going to click on the wand. First step, always click on the wand. The reason I click on the wand is it's going to autofill the information up here. Okay, but should have. So as I fill this in, as I put change order, I'm going to put change order. And on this one, just for instance, would be -01, right? So I have my first change order. Probably going to move my dash contract or change order 1. If I'm still in the house and there's no job number, I can leave that blank, or I can put CAW, walk-in or walk-in shower, WIT, whatever, walk-in shower, whatever the code is you're doing. Okay, walk-in tub, walk-in shower. If it's windows, CAWP. So again, in this one, we're going to do WIP, right? Walk-in or walk-in shower, excuse me, CAWIT. There we go. And then after I do that, and I'm going to go 23 dash, I don't know what the job number is. So we're going to leave that alone. I know the job number is 0057 4374, whatever the job number is. Original day of the agreement. If that's today or whatever day the original day of the agreement was. In this case, if it was 7/26, because I'm still in the house and I caught my mistake, concierge told me I missed something. Cool. Then you're going to fill out, their address. If it didn't carry over, 121, 21st Street, whatever that might be. If I'm stuck here, I can always come up to my information tab. Sure, you got to see, I got to save it. And in this case, so that way I save all of our time. I'm just going to enter in 21st Street, and we'll call that San Diego, and you always spell it out. You don't abbreviate it. San Diego, California, 92126. Now, after that's completed, I have everything in. Now I'm just going to come down and fill it out, right? So here, changing shower pan from, what is it, sand, shell beige, what band shell? Sand shell beige. Oop. To alabaster white. That's it. It's really all I need to notate, right? Then the changes are, again, I need to know it's $0. The original agreement, you want to make sure you have that number. Say it's, 17,641, and the new revised amount is 17,641. If there is any difference in payment, obviously I'm going to enter it in. Is it being paid by cash, finance? In this part, it's NA, which means there's no money to be exchanged. If there is where you're changing it up, it's a good idea to write if there's any new payment terms, write them in here or fill them out on the new agreement, which is the change order. After I'm complete filling this out, now I'm just going to do what I normally do with any agreement. I'm going to hit the save button, add to the agreement, hit save. Once this is completed, I am now good to go to my home improvement agreement. Now, since everything was clipped off, now it should build up my new agreement. Now with this, I just want to check, I'm going to have my HIS number. I put that one measurement just for to show it. Now I've got my changes. If you look at it now, the pan changed to alabaster white. So I know my change is correct. Okay. See my white color there. Now I'm going to roll down to the order. All this stuff stayed the same, changed. The name of the agreement, when I walk up here and look, cool thing is it will say right here, McGee change order number 1. So it states it right here. Second thing, it says it here again on top. So when I roll down to the project itself, there's my agree change order number 1. So everybody knows what it is. Now I got my money. Then it's going to roll right into my change order itself. I read it right through here. Looks all good to go. Now I'm going to do what I've always done, which is just hit the signature. And at that point, it should show up. And this one, I think, because the project's already been built, it's not going to let me do it. But once I get to my sign now, then I'm going to basically take it to contract the normal way. So summary wrapping up. You can duplicate your order. Anytime I'm going to change an order, I want to duplicate is when I'm going to do a change order. I don't want to go in the old file. I want to duplicate a new one. Second thing is when I want to do a change order, I need to make sure I've got my contract amount, the amount of the change, anything in there is completely filled out. Disconnect my photos, make sure all my documents are disconnected, and then I can go to my change order and I submit that my change order just like I would my normal order. Hit the save button once it's all filled out, add it to the agreement, go back to your home improvement agreement, upload it, and then everything should be there for you to sign and send off the same way we would do a normal agreement, order, or contract, whatever you want to call it. All right. Hope this helps out. If you need a little more stuff, let me know. We can work it out. This is good. Again, a quick video just to run you down how it works. Watch as many times you want. If you need more clarity, let me know. But on that, we'll see you on the board. Have a good night, guys. Bye.